Thank you, Falkier, for the tag. Says, please, Hero Hey, give some of your love to this very talented artist. That artist is the one and only Misfired, saying, I'm kind of shocked by the amount of hate that a simple drawing can generate. My pronouns and sexual orientation have been assumed. I've gotten death threats, had visceral trauma wished upon me, had people say they hope I lose all my work and ability to draw. You don't have to agree with or like my work, but please remember you're talking to a human being. Scrolling through Misfired's Twitter account, and I came across this very well done art of Vi and Jace from Arcane. And I think it's safe to presume that this is probably what is getting them a lot of hate. And you can actually see that in the first comment right here if I scroll a little bit more. For example, Maddie here says,
Vi is a lesbian. She does not like men. It's not that hard to comprehend.
Hopefully I read that right with the all caps. Getting a response from Arcane that reads, she's literally fictional and can be whatever people want without disrupting the canon. Why you people opt to dogpile in her ass first moving on is beyond me when they still ship her with woman. Maddie responds saying,
there are so many characters out there who don't have confirmed sexualities. It's not hard to avoid shipping one lesbian with men.
Arcane saying, nothing's confirmed and nobody cares about your canon because we don't have to. Besides, the artist ships her as a bi/pan, so who gives a crap? It's not hard to not harass people to make your sad life better. You can see more examples here. Violet saying,
Vi's a lesbian, FYI.
Rick Hunter saying, Vi's a bi and you can't change my mind. Jen chiming in with the all caps once again saying,
Vi is a lesbian. Riot confirmed it themselves.
Do you have evidence of this?
Does this scare you? Maybe check the official Riot Games website and stop being phobic, man.
And here's the evidence they included. I think some people may argue that this could still technically mean that Vi is actually bi. Playstars above essentially saying that they were going to edit Misfired's art. We can assume that would imply that they are trying to fix it in their mind, that there's something wrong with it. However, as you can see here, Misfired has also posted art of Caitlyn with Vi, claiming that she enjoys that ship and it's actually one of the first things that she drew after finishing Arcane. Chemart's taking a different approach instead of accusing Misfired of being phobic, going with the narrative that Vi was only 15 when he was 24, so it's problematic because of that or something. Despite the fact that after the time skip, which I believe is when Misfired is shipping the two of them, that Vi is actually between 20 and 23 years old. Ah yes, speaking of which, here's one of the phobic claims. Very, very original. And here's Toby talking about how they wish they would tell Misfired to take their life. As Misfired mentioned at the start, they've been receiving a lot of terrible messages. Keep in mind, what I'm showing you in this video are the more mild ones. Here's another example, Chris here, wishing harm on Misfired, and Moore's here going back to the phobic claims with an added sprinkle of profanity. I don't think the people getting all upset at Misfired are really making good points. Most of them seem to just resort to all caps outrage, as you saw, or insulting the art/the artist, and or telling the artist to hurt themselves, etc, etc. You've seen some of the stuff that we've gone over. On the flip side, there are also a lot of people, maybe even the majority of people, defending Misfired and the art. Regarding the art too, it's still got over 650 likes. The whole situation also reminds me of how people who ship Ayato with Miko from Genshin Impact also get a lot of hate from others on Twitter, saying similar things, that it's phobic to have that ship, and that it's some sort of massive hate campaign against lesbians or something. They claim that shipping Ayato with Miko is erasing lesbian representation, despite the fact that Hoyoverse, the company that owns Genshin Impact, has never confirmed that Miko is a lesbian. At the end of the day, I think the majority of people who ship these ships, whether it's Vi and Jace, or Ayato and Miko, etc, etc, don't have any malice towards lesbians at all. They're simply trying to enjoy something that they, well, enjoy. And that is an overview of the situation. If you enjoy Misfired's work and or want to support Misfired, you can find Misfired at Chalky Milk. I will also have that in the description for you if it's easier to copy-paste. And let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. As always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next segment.